Well, that's interesting. We got a new anchor. I don't guess you need to, but it's just funny that they slapped a shipping label on there and just sent it out. No box, no nothing. You don't usually get stuff that's unpackaged. It's kind of funny. What we gotta do? Put this on
at 7 p.m. And don't miss special opening act, the Carolina Lowdown Band, presented by Ingalls. Support provided by the Gary Sinise Foundation, Lowe's, and Tryon Resort. Learn more at Tryon.com. Presented by iHeartRadio and Ingalls. Warning: this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical, not for sale to minors. Website restricted to adults.
I always hate drilling holes in a boat. Somewhere that stupid winch was on here. Alright, we're giving up for today. So sore from crawling in and out of that engine compartment. I'm just not into it today. Camera's screwing up. I drilled the holes to mount this chain stopper, and the bolts that I have that I had to special order are way too short, which I didn't even think about. It's just my fault. So yeah, they're way too short. They're not going to work. The camera keeps screwing up. I pretty much lost all the footage of doing that. The core inside this, it's not good. And that goes back to not sealing the holes when you put them in. It's like when I did that faucet back there, I drilled the hole and then I sealed it up. A lot of what people would do if you're doing a deck hole like this is over drill the hole, drill it larger than what you're going to need, fill it with epoxy, then come back and drill the hole you need. This is so wet, I don't even think it matters at this point, but yeah, something stupid like that, man, can come back to haunt you later. And the sides and stuff, it's one thing, but if you're drilling a hole in a deck, don't just dab silicone on it and think that's good. It's not. I'm done for the day. So we're back at this again. There's one thing I want to go over. This is chain lock. Now, it seemed like a good idea. It's like 14 bucks. I was like, that's pretty cool. That solves the problem of holding the anchor up, and that's not expensive. Well, the problem this is this is what I got shipped. Exactly what I ordered. But it didn't have the bolts. Now, this is where sometimes you got to watch what you're doing. I got this. You can see the size of the head of these bolts. Well, I got it and I was like, oh man, I don't have any bolts that big. So I was like, all right, I ran to my local Ace. Nothing. And I have another little hardware store here, Blevins, where I get a lot of my wire and stuff for my coops. And I went up there and asked him, and he's like, he told me what size. It was 3/8, but he's like, I don't have anything that big. So I went online. Now, on eBay, the only ones I could find, you had to order like 25 or something like that. Extremely expensive. Well, I ended up finding this bolt store, so I ordered the bolts, the washers, some fender washers, the nuts, and that came out to, I think it was I don't know, let's say 20 bucks with the shipping and everything. Well, then I realized I ordered the wrong ones. So I had to go back and order some more. 2 bolts with the shipping ended up being about 20 bucks. So what I thought was going to be, hey, 14 bucks, no big deal. I'm out of like 50 bucks now. So would I have been better off to find one of these online with the bolts and paid $10 more? See, that's sometimes being cheap, you catch yourself. And I mean, nothing I can do about it now, lesson learned. I had it, I might as well get the bolts. But yeah, it's something to think about sometimes. Hey, say I seen 14 bucks. Hey, cool, that's cheap. When I could have paid 35, 30 even, it'd been fine. But yeah, like I said, sometimes being too cheap, it gets you. So first thing we're gonna do is cut us some butyl tape. Because we sure don't want these bolts leaking any more than they already have when we had that anchor windlass thing up here. Yeah, here's what it is. Make sure I throw that stuff far enough. There's a couple of times now I didn't throw it far enough and I ended up stepping in it. In fact, I stepped in some the other day. Now what I'm going to do is go around on the inside and like I said, I got the nuts and the washers and the fender washers we're going to put on the inside just to double it up. Oh, shoot. So that's on there. After cranking that down, we did get some more excess. We got this fun. Oops. It's so tight, I don't know if it's gonna go. Oops. So, if everything worked like it's supposed to, pull that back off. I can run my chain right through here. And I should be able to pull that up. 20-foot of galvanized chain. I think it might be better just to leave it like that because it doesn't bang. Well, there's a lot of rope. Now we all know. Well, this is all fine and dandy, rolled up nice now. It's okay. Roll it up, make it all pretty, unless you're anchoring and anchoring and anchoring. Then you're just going to leave most of it on the deck and it's going to be muddy and nasty. But we got a hose in the back so we can spray that off now. But so this is our anchor. We runs up. We got our swivel, 20-foot of chain. Remember, see the chain stopper to hold it up there. All that runs into the hawse pipe. And then, like I said, when you're anchored out, it's tied off to that cleat. That way, it's not yanking and pulling force on that bowsprit.